So we are going to discuss the concept of a couple using an example. So the example that we are talking about is the example of a steering wheel in an automobile. And let us say that you are holding the steering wheel with both hands and you would like to execute a right turn. You want to turn the vehicle to the right. So then what you would want is you would want a clockwise moment. Okay. And so in creating the clockwise moment, what you do is you're holding both the ends of a steering wheel. It's not really the ends, but parts of a steering wheel, and you're turning. So if you assume the force applied by the right hand is tangential to the wheel and Fr, effective force, and from the left hand it is Fl, tangential to the steering wheel at the point where you are holding it, then the torque that is created because of this, or the moment of force that is created because of this, will be the combined moments created by this and this. Remember that the torque or the moment of force is the force multiplied by the length between the axis of rotation and the line of action of force. So I label them as LR for this force and LL for this force. So therefore, the torque due to Fr plus the torque due to Fl by both hands, that is what we call as a couple. So to combine that into an equation, the torque due to Fr will be, of course, Fr multiplied by Lr. Torque due to Fl will be Fl multiplied by Ll, these two and these two, and that equals the couple. Since the lengths in this case remains exactly the same, you can take the common length outside, that is just the distance, effective distance between the steering wheel and the axis of rotation, and that would equate your couple. To talk about one more example, which is easy to demonstrate over here. So I have a water bottle over here, and in this water bottle, the lid has some friction between the top and the container. So here it is difficult for me to open this. I need to create an anti-clockwise moment, but by just applying force from one side, it's difficult because there isn't sufficient friction. But if I use my hand completely, then I am able to apply sufficient torque or sufficient moment of a force to create a rotational motion and thereby open it. So this is a good example in which a couple is necessary. Whereas in this case, you can also turn the vehicle by just using one hand. Although strictly speaking, instruction wise, it's safety wise, it's not a good idea to handle a steering wheel with just one hand.